Come on, come on, come on. I have no idea what's going on. Just walked out of my house to go for a walk with him and saw the helicopter. Watch out, watch out. Hey, watch out. Oh, God. Come here, come here. Stop. Come on, man. All right. Watch out, man. So they're getting their helmets, so that's an armed suspect inside. Helicopter's leaving. Hey, come here. Sit. Sit. No. Sit.
Suspect vehicle is a Peak Mercedes C300, Indiana, 83440 Robert.
Helicopter circling about a mile up north. Sounds like they got a suspect north of Hollywood. See, this is a special tape just for me. See this guy? They put a tape up just for me. Everybody else can walk through. I can't see shit from this angle. Come on, boy. I think whoever they're pulling over is up there. Come on, man. Can't see shit here. fuckery is this with the sidewalk? Come on, come on. Let's see what we can see from this angle, buddy. Tell them we already went jogging. So it sounded like, I can't tell if it's a different suspect. It sounded like maybe come on, man. Come on, man, hurry up. Come on, man, he does this every time. Come on, man, Jesus. That's his fifth piss in the last 10 minutes. Because you know why? We don't come down the street, so he's got to piss all over it. Mark it up. Come on. We'll get a better view over here. That helicopter is pulling somebody over that I believe might be associated with this. It's McCadden, north of Hollywood. Be like a block away from the Scientology place. All right, this is a better angle. There goes the helicopter. If this person's in custody, what they're gonna do is they're gonna do this little thing, maneuver where they drop down low, then they go back up. Looks like that's it. Nobody's there, or somebody. Oh man. All the little cosplay with the little helmets. It's all over. Alright, let's see if the helicopter does their little success thing. They do a little flyby, dip down, and go up in the air. It's already over there, but he's gonna come here, he's just gonna fly around, have a little fun. Alright, so you got the bike cops over here. See that guy who has that police uniform, he got that baseball hat on, that's a bike cop. The helicopter's like, fuck, I just wanna annoy the community. Nothing going on here, but let's just annoy the community anyway. Still got the tape up. It's code 4. Everything. Nobody's there. Everybody's. What is he doing? What are you doing? I guess nobody's in custody at the other scene because they didn't do their little celebration. Let's see if he does it. Let's see if he comes back this direction. Let's see if he does a U-turn, comes back this direction, and goes right over the top and does his little celebration. They dip down and they go up in the air. No, he's going too far away. Oh, he's asking for backup in Wilshire, that's why. All right, so nothing going on here. So, of course, you got to leave the cops out here just hanging around for about a half hour. Look, those person right there, they're trying to pull out. They're trying to pull out, but they're stuck. They're like, fuck, I got to get to work. And the cop's like, relax, hold on 1 second. In case you didn't know. Right there. In case you didn't know. Oh, this poor guy. Come on, let that guy get out of here so he can get to work. He's like, no, I'm going to take my time, put the stuff in the back of the patrol car, and probably going to mess around with his phone a little bit. Oh, now they're all just sitting in their cars, just hanging out. Nothing going on here, but you just gotta sit around in the car. I know, man, you're wet, I know. Gizmo hates getting wet. He's not a dog that loves water. But he's a dog that loves to piss on things. You're marking up your territory, huh, buddy? No, you're on the wrong side of police tape. We're gonna get in trouble. Come on. Come on, you're gonna get me in trouble by going on that side of police tape. So that's the thing, you gotta get the baton out of the car to go do the lift. It's a whole technique. It's a whole technique. Hey, you can't go on that side of the tape. They're gonna start screaming, stop resisting. You don't want that, man. Gizmo. You're gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna have to bail you out. So yeah, so here comes the sitting around time. What are the cops doing? Who knows? It's kind of hang out. They went up there, they cleared the building. Nothing else going on here. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I think there's a 7th one around the corner, and there's an 8th one right across the street. So you got 8 patrol cars. Remember, 8 of them, each one has 2 cops in it except for the sergeants. So let's say 7 of them have 2. It's already over. They're just wasting time. That's all they're doing. I know you want to get in there. They can let you in there, but they just want to waste time. They already cleared the spot. There's literally no reason for this, but they just got to do their control freak stuff, you know? It's got to be extra insulting when it's in the rain, too. Everybody's standing around in the rain. See, they got their trunk open to shield them. They got their little umbrella going on. So I would say there's right around 15 cops here. 8 patrol cars, 7 which would have 2 people in it, and at least 1 sergeant on scene. Maybe there's 2 sergeants, so maybe there's 14 people here. I have no idea. I just know that they cleared the building. They right there. You live right there, right? Right here. I know. And what happened over there. So I don't understand why you can't. Where? They went up into that apartment building right there. It's always when it's raining, man. They're not searching for somebody. If they were searching for somebody, they wouldn't have taken off their helmets. They put on their helmets because they thought they're searching for some sort of armed suspect. But if they were searching for them, they're not searching, they're all sitting in their cars right now. Every one of those cops went and sat back inside of their cars to stay dry from the rain. They don't want to get wet. But now, you know what it is? What time is it right now? What time is shift change at, right? I know the roll call was right around 4:30. So this is like right at the end of their shift. You got to get an extra hour out of it. Then you get overtime, right? So instead of making $50 an hour, you make 75. Anyway, so Karen Bass right now and Hugo Soto Martinez and Paul Krikorian and Eunice Hernandez are in Sacramento asking the state for more money to help fight with homelessness and for public safety. What's public safety? That's code word for police. They're asking for more money for the cops. They're asking for more money for the cops. They get all our money. But they're desperately trying to hire more cops. But this is what they do. They sit around the whole time doing nothing. Doing absolutely nothing. Well, it's fourth. Come on. I know you're wet, right, boy? All this action going on. He's like, man, I'm so sick of this cop watching shit, man. I thought we were going to go for a walk. You ready to finish up your walk, aren't you? Yeah. He's like, I had so much shit in the neighborhood to piss on, and now it's being hindered by this. Oh, come on. See, the pedestrians are all over there hanging out. That guy was just trying to get right over there where those people are, but they don't want to let him over there. Apparently walking right along here when, I don't know, man. Oh, you got to stand around, right? Stand around time, guys. Time to stand around. Her gate is right here, right behind his car, and he's not going to let her walk to the gate. That's her gate right here, the brown one. But the cops are all over there. You hear the noises you're making? You're making those noises. He's like, man, let me get the fuck out of here, man. Gizmo, they're over here. They're looking for your tail, man. They're doing an investigation for your tail. We're going to find it. Man, come on. There's nothing going on here. Lady Rowdy, you want to send me a message or you want to ask me a question, send it to filmthepolicela@gmail.com. filmthepolicela@gmail.com. What are they doing? They're working hard. Let's see. Do we have an update? Oh, we got an update. One of them's walking back to his car to dry off. She just wants to go right here to that brown gate. She just wants to go into that brown gate and can't get in there. So do I start screaming? Do I start screaming, guys? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on. People are trying to get into their house. You got everything jammed up. Come on. You got everything jammed up. That lady just wants to get right here into her house. She can't get there because you guys have to sit around and have your conversation, have your conference. He's trying to get to his house. He lives right there. You could one of these cops right here can just escort him in his house. Just why don't you have somebody escort him into his house that is right there instead of having, 13, 14, 15 cops standing around twiddling their thumbs in the rain. Let this guy walk into his house. Let that lady walk into their house. There's no reason for all this now. The helicopter left. You guys are just standing around doing nothing. Let the people back in their houses. And this is Hugo Soto Martinez's neighborhood, right? This is Council District 13. This is a guy who voted for this budget. Voted for a budget to add 750 more cops, bring 200 cops back out of retirement. And right, come on now. Let's get on with it. Break down this tape and let these people back into their homes. You guys are just sitting around doing nothing. This is your district, Hugo. You voted for this. I'm going to cook your ass, Hugo. I'm going to cook you. Is there a neighborhood? There's a neighborhood council meeting tonight, isn't there? I think there is. Can somebody look and see if there's a neighborhood council meeting, the Hollywood Central Neighborhood Council meeting? I believe it's tonight. If it is, it'll start in like an hour. I'm going to go over there and cook all of them. It's like people can stand out right there, but he can't go. Come on now. You guys can just escort him in. I've seen this 1,000 times. But instead, you guys sit here in the fucking rain. As they say, we don't have enough cops. We need more cops. We need more. Because we didn't need 15 cops at this scene. We needed 18. That would make all the difference if they had 18 here rather than 15. Half of our budget. This is where half of our budget goes. To them. So they can sit with their trunk open, trying to stay dry from the rain. With all the money we pay you guys should be out there getting wet. Shouldn't even have that. Look, he's still got his windshield wipers going, right? So there's gas running. Why? Who knows? All their gas is running. Oh, he's like, fuck it. Right. People that's walking through, why don't you let them walk? Let them walk, man. Let them walk. Come on now. You can escort him. He just wants to get into his house. He lives right there. You know what? We're going to walk to the other side because that's where they're setting up. I'm going to go yell at him over there. I'm going to go find the sergeant. He's going to have to break this shit down. Hold on, man. You want to go for a ride? You going to run? Hey, no, on this side. On this side. Hey, on this side. Pocket time. Wait. Hey, don't do it. Stop that. Hey, stop. You're not going to race it. Hey! Chill, man. Stop. You're going to get run over. Good boy. Good job. Wait. You want to sprint? That's fine with me. Look at him. Gizmo's getting his second workout in. Good job, boy. Pocket time. Good job, boy. Oh man, they're still up. So the thing about it, right, and she wants to walk away, but the thing about it, then you have to have all this happen, right? And then those guys are hanging out over there trying to stay dry. Then they're over here trying to stay dry. And look at the salary that's being wasted right here, right? You got a sergeant, you got that P3 right there. Another P3 over there. They say we don't have enough cops. They get half of our discretionary budget. This is where it goes right here. This is your district, Hugo. Hugo, you voted for this. This is what you voted for, Hugo. You said, you know, we need to have more cops. We need to have more cops. Need to have more cops. And then, right, they got to block up the store and make it hard for people to get in and out. This is Hugo's district. They got to stand here. Why do we need this many cops here? Who knows? Right? You got to have those guys over there doing their thing, and you have to have these guys over here just standing around, just standing here. Karen Bash, Karen Bash, you're up at Sacramento with the city council asking for more money for the police. This is where it's going. This is where it's going, guys. All they're doing is trying to stay dry. You might as well just go into your car. Why don't you just go hang out in your car? Let's see if the engines are running. Let's see if the engines are running. No, this one's off. Holy shit, their engines are off. This is a rarity. It's a rare thing. Right? They fucking up your walk, right, man? Does this make any sense to you guys? Do you make any sense to you? On a daily basis, I show you guys the absolute waste by the LAPD. It's a waste. And then you got the corruption too. Let's talk about their boss right there, Michael Moore. He leaves office, he leaves his position in a few days. They try to make it look like he resigned, but he didn't resign, he got fired. Michael Moore got fired. The police chief got fired. He got fired, why? Because he was using internal affairs. He asked that incompetent asshole Shah, Captain Shah over at Internal Affairs, he asked them to do an investigation into Karen Bass before she even got in office. Before she got in office, she got elected, and as soon as she got elected, before she took office, he ordered them to do an illegal investigation into the mayor. How much did he make? He makes $400,000 a year. Well, I'm sorry, $380,000. The governor of California makes $200,000 a year. He makes double the governor. Now you talk about his number two. Who's the number two? Al Labrada. Remember him? Al Labrada. Al Labrada got his ass thrown out of here because why? A few months ago he got caught putting air tags on a female subordinate's car. On a female subordinate's car. To harass her and follow her around. Some creepy shit, right? So you see the number one in the LAPD, he was corrupt. Number two is corrupt. Don't even get me started about Michael Moore. He went to France, right? He went to France, and apparently somebody in his entourage, one of the commander's wives, claimed that somebody stole her cell phone when he bumped into her walking down the street. So they chased after the guy and they arrested him in France. LAPD cops arresting people in France. So here's the thing. You know, these guys have jurisdiction in the city of LA. That shit doesn't carry over to France. So it was an absolute fucking embarrassment. A huge embarrassment. Oh, and guess what? Come to find out, she didn't have her cell phone stolen. It was in her purse. The commander's wife, Karen, I'm sure that's her name, Karen, made that false claim. And let's also talk about Michael Moore. You guys familiar with Commander Lillian Carranza? Lillian Carranza was sexually harassed by a bunch of cops. She went to Michael Moore and she said, hey, Chief Moore, these people are sexually harassing me. Can you do anything about it? He says, nah, I can't do anything about it. I don't want to say anything out loud. I don't want to say it in public. Why? Because it could go viral. Because it could go viral. He didn't want to address sexual harassment because he didn't want it going viral. But you know what happened? We paid out $4 million to Lillian Carranza over it. $4 million. And that's why female recruitment is 21%. See right here, these are one of the few females you see on the force these days. You don't see many women on the force these days because this is sexual harassment and straight up rape Happens all the time in the LAPD. Let's talk about the mission division. Right now, the mission division, their gang unit, right? I broke the story. The gang unit got caught robbing people. They were tracking people, pulling them over, robbing them, and not putting any information to the system that they were recording that there was a stop. They were just straight up robbing them. But it gets worse than that. Because then when the Attorney General started investigating them, they set up cameras in their parking lot, inside the station, and in a gang unit office. You know what they found? They found the cops fucking in each one of the places. They found them fucking in the parking lot, they found them fucking inside the station, and they found them fucking inside the gang unit. Why? And who were they doing it? Were these cops fucking each other, or were these suspects that they were taking advantage of? Well, I guess we're gonna find out about that one. In the next few months, we're gonna start hearing about that one. That's the LAPD, the shameless LAPD. The shameless LAPD. Let's talk about William Jones over here in North Hollywood. The guy who shot 2 people and killed them, including a little girl, a little 14-year-old girl. So they're gonna stand around and talk, we got lamb chops over here. We got lamb chops. You know, I believe your sideburns are only allowed to come down to the bottom of your earlobe. I think that's a little further than that, Sergeant. All right, he still got his helmet though. You gotta have the helmet with the lamb. Can it fit over your lamb chop, Sergeant? Just walk around, guys. Now they're just gonna walk around and walk around. He's just saving them. He saw them getting chewed out over here. So he came over here and told them to walk around. You gotta be kidding me. And of course they got a Mitch O'Farrell sign. I'm gonna have to post that tonight. Mitch O'Farrell, the last time I saw Mitch O'Farrell, it was right after the Fed tapes were released. And on the tapes, they referred to Mitch O'Farrell as Nuri's boy, Nuri Martinez's boy, Nuri's boy. So we came over here, me and People City Council, we came over here and confronted Mitch O'Farrell about being called Nuri's boy. You know, we called him out on his bullshit. He had to go on Fox News that night to do an interview to tell them that he is not Nuri's boy. He's his own boy. That's what he said. Well, I'm going to post that now. I'm going to post that again. Nuri's boy. Mitch O'Farrell. Mitch O'Farrell was replaced by Hugo. Mitch was a piece of shit. Hugo's just as big of a piece of shit. I know, you're wet. Look at him. He's like, man, can we get the fuck out of here? You want to get out of here, buddy? There's nobody else left for me to yell at. They're just sitting over there. They're pretending like they're doing something over there. They're just trying to stay dry. P3. All this money, man. These cops are all these cops are making so much money. That sergeant in there makes about 150. So what I'm going to guess is maybe there was a robbery here, or maybe they have cameras here they're trying to get access to, or maybe they're a witness of something. Who knows? Anyway, guys, I'm not going to stand around here in the rain for the next hour and a half while they do nothing. These guys are doing literally nothing. Literally nothing. Literally nothing. Right, man? They do nothing. And you got spit all over your head. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on, stop. Stop. See, if you love your dog, you take it. You take the spit off the dog with your hand. Can't have you walking down the street looking like that, right, boy? Anyway, that's enough for me. You see the waste. How many times do I have to document the waste of the LAPD? What are they doing? They were just standing around doing absolutely jack shit. If I go around this block again and check over there again, the cops are probably just went over into that apartment building and are standing there just doing nothing. Looking for a dry spot. Look at him, he's pissing again. You should have pissed on their car. But there's still hope. We might find a robot. No, it's raining out. No robots today. They mess up your walk, huh, man? Anyway, that's enough of me. I'll probably be back later on. There's no La Poubelle tonight. They're closed, but Most likely. It would be cool if I went cop watching and Jessica came, right? Shouldn't Jessica come cop watching with me? That'd be cool, right? Nah, Gizmo will not piss on the robots. I talk to him so much that he sees them as just part of the pack. So he'll sit in line with them. I'm not even joking either. All right, I'll be back later, guys.